Welcome to Stillworks and Brewing. My name is Randy. This is a channel that's all about home distillation and brewing. Today we are going to make a peach whiskey mash. So let's get started. But first, if this is a hobby that you're interested in, or you're just checking it out, consider helping this channel out by doing 5 things. Number 1, subscribe if you haven't done that so far. Number 2, hit that notification bell. Number 3, share us with your friends. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. And please leave a comment down below, and we'll get to you as soon as we can. So, as you've seen in some of our other videos, we made some pumpkin and some apple whiskey, which they turned out fantastic. So, if you haven't seen our other videos about that, or you just want to check them out again, I'll put some cards up top here so you can do that. So what we will be doing is making a whiskey with the profiles of peach and some other spices. Not a flavored whiskey with the flavoring added later. Okay, so I put about 3 gallons of 165 degree water in the mash tun. And so what we'll do is we're going to stir in our grains now, and we expect the temperature to drop when we add the grains to about 155, and if not, we'll adjust it. That's the magic spot we want. So let me go in. This is 10 pounds of 2-row. So you keep stirring so you don't get no dough balls and all that good stuff. This part of the process is identical to home brewing beer. So next we'll add 2 pounds of Munich malt. And like I think I've said in my other videos that this particular recipe was, I've got it from my a beer that I've done, and I still do, and I like. Okay, so now this is a 1/2 pound of Crystal 80. And then a 1/2 pound of, if I say this right, CarPils. I probably didn't say that right. At the end of the video, I will list out all the grains and everything that I did use. So it's all mixed up. Let me get a temperature. Well, I'm showing 134. That ain't quite enough. You check it with this one. Sometimes the infrared don't get a accurate temperature reading, I don't think. Well, I'm showing about 140, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit more hot water in this and try to boost the temperature up a little bit. what I'm looking for is, I like to have about 155, the top of the range, because it will naturally cool off some, you know, as time goes by, and that works out well for me. Let me shake. Just a hair more hot water. Okay, so that should be right at 155, 154, 155. So that will let the conversion start to take place. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll put the lid on this. We're going to let it sit for about, I don't know, an hour and 15-20 minutes. Let this conversion take place, and then we'll just go to the next step. Okay, it's been about an hour and 25 minutes. What we're going to do now is we're going to do a starch conversion, or a starch test, to see if the conversion took place. So what I need is a little sample. Let me bring the camera over here so you can see this. Okay, so we got a little sample. Just a couple of drops of iodine. And you notice it turned brown, it did not turn black. So I think the conversion did take place. You see it's turned brownish. There is no black. Okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to batch sparge this into my fermenter that I already have the peaches into. So what a batch sparge means is I'm going to drain all this out, get some hot water, fill it back up, and drain it out and try to flush the sugars out of that grain. The smell is very intense. All right, I'm going to bring you over so you can see what's going on. So I'm going to add some hot water. And we'll have to sparge this out until we get to about 6 gallons of mash. Then we'll go from there. Okay, so we got our mash here, our peaches, and the mash from the grains. So what we need to do is, let's check the specific gravity. .065. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of table sugar in that, and let's get her up to about, I don't know, 190. But the smell is fantastic. So that liquid's still warm, so this should be this is 4 pounds. The way this smells, I think it's going to turn out crazy good. That's what. See what we got now. .09596. I'm leaving her at that. I just want to check the temperature. Okay, she's up to 110, 115. That's a little bit too hot for the thing. So what we'll do is we'll let this cool down just a little bit, and then when it's down to below 90 degrees, we'll pitch yeast in, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I put my mash in my fermentation room. I'm going to leave it in there for a little while, let it cool down, and once it's below 90 degrees, like 85, 90 degrees, and then I'll introduce the yeast into it. And then about after, I don't know, a week to 10 days, fermentation should be complete, and we'll distill it out. It smells fantastic. I think it's going to be very good in my opinion. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the adventure. We'll see you next time.